Whip smack.
One typhoon!
Burning rush.
Astral Drain. Whip smack.
One typhoon!
Whip smack.
Burning rush.
Whip smack.
Burning rush.
One typhoon!
Whip smack. Whip smack.
Burning rush.
One typhoon!
Whip smack. Whip smack.
Yes! Burning rush!
Whip smack.
Yes! Burning rush!
Whip smack.
Run, Typhoon!
You